What was spoken afore by the prophets in the Bible, prophesying uh, only one man. You realize that all the prophets talked about Jesus. King David talked about Jesus. The whole story of Genesis and the first Adam who fell um, in the Garden of Eden because of eating that fruit, and that was actually disobedience to God. Now, what we should do actually, according to the word, is actually to find out who God is actually is. If we really find Him out, we can obey Him. That's, the moment you find what we should obey, it is better off, instead of just obeying the words, actually it is to know Him, that He can speak to you through the Holy Spirit. He can speak to you in each and everything that He does. If you're a minister of God, you should adhere to what and that pattern that it gives you. You remember Moses, he actually went to the mountain and talked with God. Remember, all things that are in the Bible are actually possible in Him. God never changes. He is the same yesterday. Is the same today. Tomorrow, He is still the same God. So He can do those things that we see, and they are actually miracles. And if we really become seekers of God and know Him, he will actually do those miracles through your life, and He will use you to run His program on earth. And you will become the most, you'll, God personalizes a man, and He can use him to run programs in territories. You remember Jabez, how he prayed that God should actually bless him and expand his territories and prosper him. And He did answer that. Remember how He walked with Abraham, speaking one on one with him. How about Moses? Moses actually went to the mountain and talked with God. He gave him a program of and a set of rules for the children of Israelites, which were used. He gave him a pattern to build the ark of the covenant. How about Noah? Noah was told specifications of the building of the ark, and he was given a technology. Actually, God is a mysterious God. He gave Noah a technology that he could call the animals into the to the ark, actually two by two, male and female, both. He called them the beast and the pure animal that he could come, and he could call them, and they came, all of them, to preserve the earth and to preserve the generations of all things in the next earth where the floods came and destroyed the first earth. That's how God works when you really seek and to do that which He wants. And it's not that hard to actually to find Him. It's only through the word and your heart that actually is very sincere to find Him. He does miracles in each and every aspect of your life. So if you really look unto Him, and you will find Him, because He will meet you on the way. Remember the prodigal son. Those are examples in the Bible that actually God gives us to look into. That His father met him in midway. That will to find Him and to walk to that is called faith. And obedience, which was given to Abraham, which was actually counted to him as righteousness. Jesus Christ came to fulfill the law of the prophets, the law and the prophets. Now, completing the circle of that. Now, the entity of Christ is now culminated in what God thought about afore to save mankind. Now, with Jesus Christ now comes salvation, and that is the light of God, and giving us life and life everlasting. Now, giving life to each and everything that we think is only not our lives, but the preservation of us and our children from one generation to the other. That's how the Bible talks. Today, I know I didn't talk in a specific topic, but I really like you to look into the direction of God, because if I speak in specific even uh, topics without telling you that you actually have to seek and see God, that these topics remain relevant in you, so that you know how to look for Him, and not even to to walk in those things that come. Because as long as you delve in seeking God, the devil actually springs into action, because he sees the angels walking in your path. The moment actually you acknowledge that God is there and God is going to do this and I'm going to seek Him, that moment of that decision is when now the heavens actually spring into action. That's why you see, when a man actually becomes saved, the whole heaven actually rejoices for only one man. That's how God really personalizes us into each and every being. Let us look into that direction that we know. We live actually these gods that we have. We everything that you focus on is a god to you. If you focus too much on something, for example, if you focus too much on a phone, you focus too much on each and everything that you focus, that is what you know yourself, is actually becoming a god, and you have to actually leave that god to actually to seek the true God.